I have the honor of introducing today's keynote speaker. This is Dr. Jill Stein's 4th appearance in New Jersey in 2 years. Dr. Stein has helped win victories in campaign finance reform, racially just redistricting, green jobs, and the cleanup of incinerators, coal plants, and toxic threats. She was a principal organizer for the Global Climate Convergence for People, Planet, and Peace over Profit. Dr. Stein's Green New Deal, an initiative designed to revitalize the nation's economy by transitioning the U.S. to 100% renewable energy by 2030, should be in every presidential candidate's platform. Please welcome Dr. Jill Stein.
Thank you, New Jersey. Wow. It's no surprise, who is here today. It's the grassroots groups who are really leading the charge, and I want to give a big thank you to all of you, to 15 Now, New Jersey, and the People's Organization for Progress. Raise your hands, by the way, so we know who you are, or I know who you are. Maybe others already do. 15 Now. Yay, all right. Rutgers University Progressive. Rutgers, all right, back there. The People's Organization for Progress. All right. The New Jersey State Industrial Union Council. Okay. Red Bank Environmental Commission. The Jersey Shore Food Not Bombs. All right. The New Jersey Farm Animals Save. All right. The New Jersey Universal Healthcare Coalition. All right. And the New Jersey Peace Action. Yes. And I think that little collection right there is really what this is about. This is what the presidential election should be about. It's not about what Donald Trump latest changed his mind about. Today he believes in the birther conspiracy. Yesterday he did not. Day before he did. Really, is that what this election is about? The nonsense of these two corporate-sponsored political campaigns that spend their time basically raising money. We are not out there in the Hamptons at $20,000 a plate fundraising dinners or in Beverly Hills. We are here with the people, with you, with the Standing Rock Dakota Sioux, with the people of southern Louisiana who were coping with the floods, sleeping with the homeless, as my running mate did in Baltimore 2 nights ago. This is what the real struggle is about. And while it is a more difficult struggle, day by day, really a convergent struggle, this crisis in our economy, low-wage jobs, yeah, the jobs came back, but they're part-time, low-wage, insecure, and temporary jobs. That is not what security looks like. And the average wage for workers is barely above the poverty level right now. We have an entire generation of young people who are locked in debt. It's time to be bailing out the students like we did for the crooks on Wall Street. There are millions of immigrants who are looking at potential mass deportation. Black lives are on the firing line. The climate is in meltdown. The wars for oil are expanding and show no sign of ending any time in the foreseeable future. The super rich are richer than ever, with 22 super rich billionaires who have between the 22 of them as much wealth and resources as half of the rest of the population all put together. This is not a world we can survive in. But the really exciting thing is how we are not only mobilizing, but we are coming together for an agenda for all of us, for an America and a world that works for all of us, that puts people, planet, and peace over profit. And all of you are leading that fight. And what's so different now from like 10 years ago or 15 years ago is that people are not just fighting their own central struggle, they're actually fighting this much bigger struggle now for a system change, for transformational change, for the kind of change that we need if we are going to get out of not just this century alive, but the next couple of decades alive. In this election, we're not just looking at what kind of a world we're going to be, but whether we are going to be a world at all or not going forward. So we say it's time to stand up. It's time to stand up for what we deserve. Not for this window dressing around the margins. Yes, there are differences between Democrats and Republicans, but those differences are not enough to save your job. Because they all want to send our jobs overseas with NAFTA on steroids, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which we are all going to be working to stop. So this is not just a Republican problem, this is a bipartisan problem. And it's not only that the differences between Democrats and Republicans are not great enough to save your job, they're not great enough to save your life. Because even under Obamacare, what do we have? We have a health care system that is still working for profit and not for people. 1 out of every 3 Americans cannot afford to get health care even if they have health insurance, because the bill was designed by the insurance companies and the pharmaceutical companies who are doing things like charging $400 for a life-saving EpiPen that contains $1 worth of medication. We need a Medicare for all, health care, universal, for everyone, from cradle to grave. Everyone in and nobody out. It doesn't cost us a penny more. So again, this theme that the differences between the Democrats and Republicans are not enough to save your job, not enough to save your life, and not enough to save your planet.